So now, like, yeah, I have to be a little bit quieter because my mom is sleeping and my dad is too. So, like, yeah, I'm just gonna see what I could make. I'm just gonna, like, it's okay. Let me erase that. That was a horrible mistake. Okay, so, like, today, I guess I'm not gonna make, I guess I'm gonna make, maybe, I'm gonna make, like, something special today. I don't know what, but, like, it's the sun. Okay, wait. Let me erase that so like before it goes crazy. Oh, a balloon. Who loves balloons? Balloons. Everybody loves balloons. Random. I don't know why they call that random, but strange matter. What is this stuff? Oh well, you know what? I'm just gonna think that's throw up and stuff. So like, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna make. I'm just gonna put stuff in there. Something maybe disgusting. I'm gonna put some liquids too, just in case. So what I need to put in is flour. I'm gonna try this one more time. Yolk. A little bit of sugar. And I'm gonna go to liquids. Go and get milk. It's delicious milk everywhere. And I'm gonna mix it all up. Mix. I'm mixing. Sorry, I thought my mom was awake for a second, that's why. And mix. I think I'm done. I'm gonna just dye it really quick. Undilate it. That's enough. And then I'm gonna mix it again until the dye goes all over the place. So it's just red dye. A little bit of red dye to make it delicious. So I think that's enough. Time to maybe smash it really quick. Smash. Okay, now I'm gonna get some fire. I'm gonna burn whatever the stuff. Okay, I cannot burn them, so like, yeah. It always happens. So, I think I have another idea for today.
With Fargo, the new virtual assistant for what? Quarterback gets ready.
Okay. If you wanna watch the real stuff, it's okay.
The journey to becoming a University of Phoenix student is easier than you might think. There's no application fee, no SAT or GMAT required, and will locate your prior college transcripts at no additional cost. Apply for free at Phoenix.
My mom is always.
Hey there, I'm Liz from Small Town USA. Please like and subscribe. Growing up, my life was a series of patched up clothes and hand-me-down shoes. Dad worked long hours at his construction job just to make ends meet. Our tiny house creaked and groaned like it was about to collapse any minute. Meals were simple and repetitive. Beans, rice, and more beans. I shared a bed with my parents because we couldn't afford a separate one for me. Once when I was 7, I had an accident in the middle of the night and wet the bed. As I woke up and I realized what had happened, I started to cry. But instead of getting frustrated, Dad just hugged me and wiped my tears away. It's okay, Liz. Accidents happen. We'll clean it up and everything will be fine. Life was tough, but I always felt loved. When I turned 16, things became tougher as Dad got super sick and he needed heart surgery. He couldn't work anymore, and I got a job as a waitress to help Mom out. A few weeks later, I noticed this rich-looking guy around my age who would come into the restaurant daily, and I'd always catch him staring at me. I ignored it for the first few days, but then I'd had enough. Hey, what's your problem? Oopsie. You don't need to clean it. I wasn't going to clean it. Oh, okay, yeah, I mean, you don't work for me. I mean, I'd be lucky if a pretty girl with those pretty eyes worked for me, but only old people work for me now. Not that I'm against old people, like, ageism is bad. Just tell me why you're here and why you keep staring at me. Are you a pervert? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm here for a reason, but I'm not sure I can talk to you yet. And then he just left. That was so weird. He disappeared for a few weeks, and I thought that was the end of it. But then one day, he came back and said he was ready to talk. Okay, my name is Steve, and I think you're my neighbor's granddaughter, the Richard family. Your dad was super wealthy, but he had problems with his family and was cut off. You're supposed to be super wealthy too. It hurts to see you struggling like this. So yeah, I just can't be quiet anymore. I obviously thought it was a prank, but then he showed me pictures that made me stop short. That was my dad in his younger years, looking happy with some people in front of a mansion. There's more. Maybe we can talk after your shift? Look, I don't know who you are and what you're trying to do, but please, just leave me alone. And I left before he could say another word. But all this information was making my head spin, and I asked Mom about it that night. Liz, it seems like our situation will never get better, so I think it's time to tell you. Your grandparents are super wealthy, but your dad thinks they're dishonest people, maybe even thieves. He tried to expose them once, but when they found out, they cut him off for good. Please, don't talk to him about any of this. I have their address. Just go there and try talking to them. Maybe their hearts will soften when they see you, and they'll help with Dad's surgery. It's worth a try. This was a lot to process, but Dad's health wasn't gonna get better, and we needed money. So after a week, I made a decision to go. We told Dad that I got accepted for a free college course and that I would be away for some weeks. The next day, I took a train to the state where my grandparents lived and went to the address Mom had given me. I nervously rang the bell, and a butler opened the door. Yes, may I help you? Hi, I'm Liz. I think I'm related to the people who live here. I'm their granddaughter. That's impossible. Their granddaughter already lives here. She's been with us for months. You better leave before I call security. The butler slammed the door in my face. I started walking away, feeling so confused. I'd just gone down the block when I bumped into Steve. Liz, what are you doing here? What do you think I'm doing here? No, you can't be here. Come with me. Steve took me to his mansion and sneaked me inside his bedroom. Quick, get in here. What's going on? Who saw you at that house? Just the butler? And he said the family's granddaughter already lives there. Do they have more grandchildren? No, your father's their only son. That girl is an imposter your grandparents have hired to be you. Listen, I can't explain more right now. I just wish you told me you were coming so I could have planned better. Okay, nothing is making sense. And why are you hiding me? No one should see you around here, and you need a place to stay, right? Just stay here, and please, trust me. By the way, your eyes are beautiful. Yeah, you told me before. Oh, okay, well, thank you. I mean, you're welcome. I'll get you some food. Don't come out. That night, I slept on Steve's bed and he slept on the couch, except I didn't sleep much. I had so many questions. Why would my grandparents hire an imposter and not contact me instead? In the morning, Steve suggested that I leave the mansion in disguise to avoid being recognized. He pulled out some baggy clothes and a boy's wig from his closet. Are you serious? Who would recognize me around here anyway? The butler might have told the Richard family that a girl with your description turned up yesterday, claiming to be their granddaughter. We need to be careful. There is no way I'm wearing that. Go buy me a girl's wig. It's your plan, so it's your responsibility. Yeah, sure. I'll go get one right away. He got me a blonde wig, glasses, and some dresses, and we sneaked out of the house to have breakfast at a cafe. Look, I need some answers now. Why would my grandparents hire a girl to pretend to be me? Okay, I'll explain everything. Everyone around here knows that your dad's great aunt threatened to cut your grandparents off from her unless they set things right with your dad, and everybody expected that he would reject them. And then a few days later, boom, they suddenly had a granddaughter living with them. They introduced her to your great aunt as proof that they'd mended relations with your dad. They even faked her DNA test. Well, how did you figure out she's fake? Because I heard her arguing with your grandparents one night. She was asking them for money, and they were shouting at her that she'd get it as long as she kept acting like their granddaughter. That's when I started tracking you down. Oh, God, this is too much to process. And my grandparents aren't gonna help me, are they? They'll never admit I'm their granddaughter now when everyone thinks the other girl is. Yeah, they're terrible people, and they won't help you out. But the imposter girl, Lily, she goes to my school. Maybe if we can get close to her, we can get her to admit that she's only acting as their granddaughter. If we have some proof, we can go to your dad's great aunt with it. I'm sure she'll help you out. Steve offered to let me stay as long as I needed, and even got me enrolled in his school, where everything was so fancy and intimidating. During lunch, I was sitting with Steve and his friends in the cafeteria when suddenly a girl plopped her butt next to him. Oh, hi, Steve. You look so good today. Who's this girl with you? Don't tell me she's your girlfriend. God forbid. You promised you'd date me soon, yeah? No, Lily, I didn't. And, this is my friend Liz. Liz, this is Lily, remember? I told you about her. Oh, you've been talking about me? How sweet. Liz, please knock some sense into your handsome friend and tell him that we're meant to be, okay? And by the way, you look ugly, which is good because I don't have to worry about you being a threat. Really? Well, I think I look super pretty, and that's bothering you, which is why you're insulting me for no good reason. No, I'm insulting you for a good reason, which is that you're ugly. Anyway, Liz, why are you here at our school? Just here to get a good education, like everyone else. Oh, well, I bet you don't even know the latest dance craze that's been going around the school. How can you even call yourself a student here? A dance craze? Oh, I'd love to see you demonstrate it, Lily. Lily hesitated, then stood up in the middle of the cafeteria. She began to do a bizarre dance that looked like a mix between the chicken dance and the Macarena. Everyone in the cafeteria stopped to watch, and laughter erupted as Lily flailed her arms wildly. Realizing she'd made a fool of herself, Lily stopped dancing and glared at me. Well, I hope you're happy. You just made me look ridiculous in front of the entire school. Actually, you did that all by yourself, Lily. But don't worry, your dance moves were definitely memorable. Suddenly, Lily attacked me, and I wasn't taking it. We fought like wildcats till Steve and some other boys pulled us apart. I'm coming back for you, you lizard. You're gonna regret this. Whoa, I didn't expect you to fight like that. Are you okay? Also, the plan is to get closer to Lily, and now she hates you. I know, but she's so annoying, and she attacked me first. But I should have kept my cool. I guess all the recent stress has just gotten to me. I'll go apologize to her. The next day, I decided to visit Lily at her house because I was also curious about my grandparents. I got her a stuffed flamingo as a gift, and made my best I'm sorry face. Hey, Lily, I just came by to make things right between us. No. Like, leave, shoo. Oh, wait, is that a flamingo? How'd you know it was my favorite fish? Okay, you can come in and get to know me, because, yeah, I'm amazing.
Flamingo
But
is
remember,
not a
I'm
fish.
watching you like a hawk with glasses, because I don't trust you. Okay, then. By the way, I love the roses on your dress. Thanks. I water them every day, but don't think I'm fooled by your compliments. I still don't trust you. Weirdly enough, I didn't have the worst time with Lily, even though she was crazy. She challenged me to a game of speed chess and beat me every round. Checkmate. You suck at this. Checkmate, loser. Then she wanted us to play Scrabble, and when I beat her, she flipped the board over. I don't like this game. Let's get something to eat. I went down to the kitchen with her, and I started feeling angry at my